Guys, bouncing back from Thursday, that's important heading into the Anchorage game next Saturday. Defensively, played really well. The zone was working well, and just talk about that effort tonight.
Okay. Go ahead, Joe. I think it was a great team win. We let one slip away last Thursday. So that was the main emphasis to bounce back. Obviously, want to win as much as possible going into the GNAC tournament because we kind of had a good chance of maybe getting a bid in the Western region, but since we gave that game away on Thursday, we just got to win out and try to win the tournament. So we need wins to give us momentum.
Yeah, I agree. This is a good game for us to bounce back from Thursday's game, like Joe said, and we held the team to 46 points in our place, which is huge. Good D. Our zone was working tonight. They caught 4 more rebounds than we did, but we shot better. So I think that's what made a difference in turnovers too. We had 5 less turnovers than they do, and we shared the ball better. So I think that was the biggest difference in this game.
Obviously, with good defense comes those turnovers and outscoring them 20-10 off the turnovers. I mean that's a big stat right there, as well as less turnovers and more steals. Just talk about assist to turnover ratio, different stats like that playing into a factor and kind of almost making this a pretty lopsided game.
Well, I'll let Joe do that because he has a high assist.
Well, yeah, you can't win games if you turn the ball over, and I think we have one of the best defenses, but our defense is solid, so we just let teams make mistakes. We don't really try to go out there and really pressure teams. They just make mistakes because our defense is so good. And I mean, that's a big emphasis again, is not turning the ball over. You can't win if you turn the ball over. And I think as more games we can turn teams over like that, we'll have a better chance to win.
A lot of bench production tonight to help you starters. How nice is it to see a guy like Anthony Reese getting 19 minutes, 3 others in double-figure minutes, and you guys are able to catch your breath a little bit?
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, Reese has been doing a great job throughout the season. Coach has been giving him more minutes, and he's been doing good. Rashad has been doing better too. So Mike has been huge in the last few weeks. So I think if we keep doing what we're doing and our benches keep contributing, I think we're going to be a hard team to beat the rest of the season. So,
also talk about Ronnie went down earlier in the game, and he's able to come back, still finishing with some good looks. And how nice is that to see? Because that was looking kind of bad for a little bit, but then for him to come back out a few minutes later had to kind of be a big sigh of relief for you. Guys.
That scared me.
Scared everybody.
He didn't want to get up. I almost shed a tear, but. God is good. It just shows you how important this is. He's a senior. He got like 2, 3, 4, depending on how much we win, games left. And we wouldn't want to end like that. So when I seen him get up, I went over and talked to him. He said he'd be all right. That was just a blessing.
Turn our attention to next Thursday. It's the big one. Senior night for you, Steph, and 5 other seniors, but also it's time to beat UAA. They've had our number. Pretty, especially up in here, it's been pretty close, regardless of whether we were good or not. Is this the time where we get over this hump and we knock off Anchorage and we clinch that 3 seed?
Nobody's happier than me and Sergey. You've been around as much as we did here, and how we had our first year here, and to have us Anchorage in our senior night, and to decide who's going to be the 3rd one in conference potentially. It's huge. It's going to be a big game. And I think we have a really good chance. I don't want to say anything to jinx it, but I have a good feeling, and we all do. So,
Joe, this is going to be your first Pack the Patty night here at Anchorage. Have any of the other guys told you about what it was like last season?
Yeah, I heard rumors. No standing room, or standing room only. But I'm gonna just take it as another game. You can't go in too hyped. You just have to know who your opponent is and not play with too much emotion. There's already going to be enough going on in the game. Enough enthusiasm, the crowd's going to be crazy, so we just got to be calm, and we know we can beat them. So if we play our game, I think we'll have a good chance. I don't want to give any predictions, but I think it'll be good.
I agree.
You guys feed off the crowd very well when they're into it. We turn on a different gear. How important? Give the fans a message to get out here and let's pack this place next weekend.
The more the fans, the better we play. We saw that throughout the season, and we closed out some tough games, and there were a 6th player on the court. And I just want to invite everybody to come and to pack the patty as much as they can. So, and we're going to give them a show. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, he said it. Just come out, pack the patty. It's going to be an entertaining game. That's all I can say. Come.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I mean, and we knew Thursday night would be tough too. And we expected a battle tonight too. Our guys knew what was at stake. I mean, you want momentum here late in the season, and a second home loss would have been tough for us. But no, I mean, our guys were determined from the get-go, especially defensively. We've got a couple good defenses. We've been playing man and zone, and tonight we relied on the zone, really took them out of their game. They had a little run at the second half. They had that little run at the start of the second half that they closed the gap. But other than that, I thought we were in control defensively.
I know one thing that we talked about probably last week was getting that bench production. Seems like everyone contributed tonight, and I guess at this point in the season, it's going to be key for you guys coming down the stretch.
Well, I specifically tried to keep the guys fresher if I could. A lot of times the score dictates that, but I thought tonight we split minutes. Mike Stepovich again gave us a good 16, and I thought Anthony Reese gave us some energy too. So if we, this time of year, everybody's tired, and so yeah, it was great to be able to rest those starters, to have them fresh down the stretch if we needed it. Tonight we didn't need it.
Well, just looking at the numbers, seems like you guys controlled the ball better as well. Just 11, I think it was
11. Yeah, we had those first 3 turnovers about the first minute of the game.
Yeah.
And then,
I'd be wondering about early. I mean,
Yeah.
they were go up 5-0.
Yeah.
You missed, I think, the first 6
Sub
possessions. You didn't
Sergey
score.
out. I got Sergey out there about the first minute of the game. But we settled down. So yeah, from that point on, the last 39 minutes, we got back to taking care of the ball and getting, for the most part, pretty good shots. Got to the free throw line. I mean, the big difference tonight, was our zone. We didn't foul, and the difference in free throws were, they scored 3 points from the free throw line, which a lot of times the zone will keep you from fouling. So.
Well, you did clinch spot in the GN tournament. You guys won last year, but 3 seed could be on the line next week against your rival. Just looking forward to next week. It's going to be, another huge matchup for you guys. I guess now to see how your team is playing these last, few weeks. I guess what's going to be the thing that you guys want to harp on or preach in the last meeting didn't go so
Well, we play Thursday, so there's not a lot of time to change too much. We need to get a good feel for their personnel. I mean, it's been a long time since we played them. Middle of December, and so it's not like where we just played a month ago. I think it's 2 totally different teams. They were very, very good the night we played them, and then they're back to having some momentum. They had a little rough patch, and we've had our little rough patches, and I think it should be an excellent game. But we definitely respect them and how they're playing, and we'll see what happens. And it's senior night, so it's a pretty special night for us on Thursday. Not only UAA, but we have 6 seniors also.